You good? I'm glad. Yeah. I was just watching the guy who invented that term. Asian brother. I'd say he's Japanese from a guess, but I don't know. You may have known the guy. He probably does. He's very popular. But I just like that saying. Basically, I was just thinking that I do a lot of thinking. I'm a thinker. That's what I do. I've been a thinker since I was 21. I never was a thinker before then, and I met a guy who was a thinker, and he blew my mind. Have you heard of that saying, blow my mind? When your mind gets blown, like that event, everything you can remember. I can remember I was in a car. It was a Peugeot 309. It was a weekday. It was a night. And we spoke into the sun rose. To the sun rose, man. That's how powerful it was. And it seemed like it was an hour. But it must have been like 4 hours and stuff. And he, like an angel, man, taught me about compassion, and rights and wrongs. And at the time, I was in a really bad way. I wasn't in a bad way. It wasn't like I was ghetto or nothing like that. But I was hanging out with people from the ghetto who were robbing people. I was into robbing because that's what was cool at the time. That was what was cool. That was what made. That was our self-esteem. That was us. Yeah, that was it. I want to be like that. But no one says it, but that's how they act. They act like they're that, but they pretending. Do you know what I mean? So I wasn't really bad, so that's why he saved me. I was heading down that road. If I would have kept going down that road, then I could have become that demon in a way. I don't even know if it's demon, but it's a good reputation. Representation. But you know what I mean. Gotta do it proper, innit? Anyway, yeah, he saved me. If I'd have kept going down that road, I think I would have ended up like a demon. A person who's just worse, doesn't think about feelings. It's so easy to. It's so easy. It just takes. It just. It was easy for me. It was well easy for me to be. I was never that bad. But compared to now, I'd say I'm twice as thoughtful. Do you know what I mean? Whereas before, I wasn't. I never used to think about love in a way like to love a person, like a girl or whatever. It was just she looks fit, and that was it. She looks good. She looks sexy. She looks attractive. She looks cool. She looks in fashion. Fashion was important them times. It was very important for me. But those are things that were important to me in this kind of realm I was in. Things that were important to me was not important at all. They weren't important at all. Do you know what I mean? But it's difficult. It's hard to find a soulmate. But I see people in relationship. I don't know how them things work out because women are so different to men. It's like their needs are different. Their fashion is different. The way they drive is different. The way they approach life is different. I said the way they dress, right? All these things are different, so it's like, by the way, I'm looking at myself thinking I'm looking rough, but I've been training, just got back in, and I haven't got in the shower yet, and I decided to make a video. So I made a video, and sorry if I look a bit rough, but just listen to me. You don't have to watch me, flip it out. Where was I? I don't know where I was, but yeah, relationships tricky. Women are different, but it's finding someone who you can be yourself with, someone you could be yourself with, and be honest with, and look forward to talking, and enjoying their company are vital. Them things are vital, and I think that's what people. That's how people are successful. No matter if they're spiritual, if they're intellectual, if they're professional, if they're aerobic type of people, fashion type of people, punk type of people, rasta type of people, pop pop people, whatever they are, those ingredients is what makes it successful. Enjoying their company, being able to talk with them, and being honest with them, and being yourself. But some people are successful at not being themselves. I've noticed that as well. Being the character which is the social norms we have. The characters is our mask, our mask to fit in the world, which is fine, it's healthy. Without those social norms, you would be a misfit. So those things are natural and they're good. They're not a problem. Even I think animals have that as well, like dogs, and maybe I doubt the wild animals in the wild though, because they're more meditated, in tune with nature. That's why I said in my other videos they're ahead of us. I reckon, but it's a guess. They may just be stupid, I've seen animals do stupid things, so it's hard to figure out. But I've seen other things as well, like how they communicate with me, how animals just communicate with me without words, which make me think, well, there's something there, there's thoughts there, and there's intelligence there, and they can communicate. That is intelligence. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah. Relationships. Yeah, so I think I'll leave it as that. 7 minutes. I really enjoy making these videos. Even if not a lot of people look, I just look at it, I just watch it myself, and it's healthy. It seems really healthy. Like writing, I always say, is healthy, and reading is healthy, depending on the material. And I think making videos is healthy. Well, YouTube is not the healthiest place, but there is health in making videos. Health to health, man. Why don't the world stop what they're doing and just educate themselves on health? Everything to do with health. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy society, healthy mentality, healthy culture, healthy religion, healthy clothes, healthy state of mind. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous, because sooner or later we're gonna pass this life and we're gonna look back at it, and if you're a person who's into getting the money out of people's misery, and putting them in positions to sin because of corruption, business, money, greed, all these things, and you're thinking you're doing well because you've got your Bentley or your Mercedes and your 20-bedroom house and maids and everything, which is good. I mean, to get out when you want, and to have whatever food you want, and to have as many women as you want, and to get the respect you deserve as a human being, which you're getting not through being a human being, but because you're rich. People will respect you. People will respect you, and that respect gives you self-esteem. It's just a fact. This is how it is. And so they got a good life, but one day they're going to look back and think, boy, I wish I never done all that. If you look at the big picture, the real, benefits of health. Healthy, what's healthy? What's healthy? Do you know what I mean? That's what counts a lot. But don't get me wrong, it's not all about health. No, it's not all about health. I mean, if you look on my playlist, yeah, I got what I consider as healthy, and it's nothing to do about food or anything like that. It's mostly to do with music, entertainment, um, reasoning. You know, like videos about people's thoughts. Um, could be anything. Could be skateboarding. You know, some skateboarding is healthy. Some skateboarding is not healthy. Most skateboarding is not healthy, but Tom Penny is a healthy skateboarder. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't do anything he can't do. That's the thing with these skaters. They want to do things they can't do every day until they do it. And most of the time you hear their injuries is ridiculous. But that's just, competition and ego times we're in. So that's that. But yeah, anyway, got to go. I will be back. I enjoy making these videos.